Hello and welcome. This is rooflemonger, my friends. So Evo 2026, at the moment I record this, is still ongoing, and on site I managed to play a lot of Magneto in Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls, thanks to Arc System Works. Thank you very much for the opportunity. And I also had some help from the ever amazing Babe Ruthless. And together, since Magneto is the newest character in this build, we figured, okay, let's figure out everything Magneto can do. And well, that's exactly what this video is going to be, everything Magneto can do. And let me tell you, I was personally very surprised and very happy. Magneto has an assumption of what archetype he will be. A lot of people expect heavy rushdown, heavy mobility, and admittedly he does have a good amount of mobility, but heavy rushdown's not in the cards here. He is a grappler zoner. So your mind immediately goes to, hey, like Broly in Dragon Ball FighterZ? Well, actually, a little bit. And he also has DNA from Arc System Works' favorite, Iron Tiger. Tiger knows a thing or two about being a Master of Magnetism himself. And you might notice here that Magneto's a wide boy. So he's not as fast as you might think he is in some other games. He's here to slow the game down and control the screen. Yes, he has things like flights. Yes, he has 8-way air dashes. He has that, so like movement's on the table, don't get me wrong. But he is a master of zoning, as you can tell by just whipping a car at someone's head. And also, he's got command grabs. He can put a debuff on you to make you magnetic and pull you in against your will. So he has complete coverage of the screen, and he very literally, not figuratively, fills the screen with trash. It's in fact one of his main mechanics. The debris fields you see on the screen actually power up his various moves. Generally speaking, the more debris fields you have, whatever move is powered up will be powered up by the successive amount of fields you have on screen. So the first of his special moves is the Magnetic Blast, and on its face it's pretty basic. It's a fireball, if you will. And it's a pretty dang good one, to be real. In a purely projectile basis, Magneto's ability to control the screen's amazing. Projectile can go forward, it can go upward angles. He has a skill that will toss out just debris all over. The projectile is also air okay, so when we toss across or toss at a very aggressive downward angle, you can actually have like a detonate just anywhere on the screen, just goes to a fixed position. He can just control the screen great. And we're going to get more into it, but yeah, just to talk to the projectile. So it's just fireball, fast. And also, if you have debris on the screen, it can absorb the debris and power up your moves. And also that. So he can hold the projectile, wrap himself in like debris armor, and while that armor is live, he will absorb all projectiles and assist attacks. So basically, super armor of a form. It doesn't defend himself from like literally everything, but the fact that you can just defensively protect yourself while you're tossing out projectiles over the screen, and ideally also calling your own assist, I think that is an incredibly powerful tool. Like by itself, it's an easy way to win the zoning war, at least. So that's great, then there's that. That's a true command grab. That is not blockable. So the startup's a little bit slower, but consequently you can also use it in strings, as you can see here. And if you get got, well, you get got, and it also creates the debris field that powers up your moves if you actually get the grab landed. Now there's multiple kinds of grabs. That's the light version of the grab. The medium one you see here is missing. That is an anti-air grab. And much the same here, trying to block our way in. And this move, being a command grab, is not blockable. You will get got. So Magneto can grab you if you're in the ground, he can grab you if you're jumping, and of course he has the enhanced version, and the heavy enhanced version is lightning fast. You are not reacting to that in any way, shape, or form. So if he wants to sneak in the command grab, he absolutely can do it, and by the way, that wind pose is incredibly cool. Now, the real beauty here is he also has the magnetize mechanic, where certain moves can hit you with the magnetize debuff, and the command grab will use that debuff, and you will be pulled in against your will into the grab. So basically, he can reach you from much further away with command grabs than another comparable character could. Very much like Iron Tiger in BlazBlue. So among other things, when you're magnetized, the command grab becomes that much more of a real threat because you start moving against your will. Next special move is Polarity Shift. So this is multifaceted. So like many things, just sort of a wall of trash will be tossed your way. And at minimum, it is an anti-air move. So he has invincibility against air attacks while the move is live. The move will not trigger wall break if the magnetism debuff is live, so you can keep your opponents in the corner, and it's just kind of good for combos all around. Next special move is Shrapnel Spike, and this is very strong. So this is an aimable move, down one of your attack buttons, and depending on the button pressed is where the move will be on the screen. And as you notice here, it sort of brings the enemy all the way in, just against their will, just like many things. Just cornered to you immediately. And then there's the fact it does this on block as well. So you're brought in against your will no matter what. Again, the Master of Magnetism, right? And for this move, we did the old jump test. And it looks like Magneto jumps one frame earlier, thus the move would seemingly, on top of bringing you in, be a little bit plus on block. Although, don't take my word for it, like that could be a million factors in play, latency, refresh rate, whatever, who knows. But as we tested it, it seemed to be the case. And like many other moves, when you have debris fields up, the move gets better. It actually gets additional hits. It uses the debris field to give additional hits of projectile to your move. So just very valuable, really the only way to put it, because it's literally putting more trash on the screen. So now at a base level, I think you're getting the idea and the understanding. Magneto can control a lot of the screen, just all these angles, the fact that he can defend himself while shooting projectiles with the armor, the fact that he has command grabs, the fact that he can pull you in against your will on multiple angles. Like, this is some scary stuff if you're the opponent. And then there's a unique skill. So you've seen the car being tossed now. That's a unique skill. And you can actually toss it at multiple angles, straight across, up in the air, or if you're in the air, straight across or down on the ground. And this complements his already existing projectile game. And it's really good because it applies the magnetism effect. It gives you more debris fields. It helps set up your game. His 50-meter super is also powered by debris, so he'll throw a bunch of stuff at you, and also some environmental stuff. As you can see here, hitting you with a limousine on this stage. And the more debris fields you have, the more damage this 50-meter super will do. So again, to your benefit to maximize your resources. Now, on that exact note, actually, his 100-meter super will max out your debris fields. So however many you have at the moment, could be 0, could be like whatever the amount is, by the end of this gravity squeeze style move, then you'll just have a bunch of debris fields all over the map. So on top of doing a very generous amount of damage, you're going to have a big advantage coming up because now you have all the resources that you're looking for. So burning the resource, getting the resource, both of his main supers deal in exactly this. And of course, the Tokon Assemble attack, it's really just like big cinematic damage. Although, of course, it's very cinematic here. He hits you with a decommissioned Sentinel of all things. That looks very, very cool. But yeah, this is spend 150 meter, just get tons of damage. But it doesn't really play around with your resources any. So that is the main moveset. And yes, Magneto is quite mobile. So 8-way air dash, flight. One thing to note though, triangle jumps where you jump off the ground, then 8-way air dash diagonal on top of the enemy. It will not let you hit the opponent directly off the ground, so no instant overheads. If you want a quick cross-up attack, you can do that. Just jump and then forward dash, but otherwise you gotta watch out. And that's a little bit of a preview of Magneto and some of the things that he can do. The old man's still got it. So thank you very much to Arc System Works for letting me showcase the character early, and look forward to more Marvel Tokon Fighting Souls content in the channel in the time to come up until the launch later in August. I'm really looking forward to it. Magneto is basically an archetype I love, the Grappler Zoner. I never thought I'd get another one of those again, and here we are. So I might be putting some time into him, we'll see. But yeah, he's really cool. But that all said, my friends, that's it for me, and that's it for the video. So thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has found you well, and go out and play some Marvel Tokon.
is the love making. This is the love making.